Welcome to the Wealth School series where we talk wealth, talk discipline, and talk knowledge in financial diversification. Now, today we'll be talking about what compound interest is, what it looks like in 5 years' time, okay? Because compound interest is how money can quietly work for you, no noise, no hype, okay? And one of the major secrets of wealth building is compounding. And this is how the patients take money away from the impatient, okay, and build wealth. All right. So now I want to show you something or talk about something most people hear about, but very few people actually understand. Compound interest. We have been hearing about it, okay? People say it all the time, okay? Let your money compound. But what does that really mean in real life? Okay? Now, let me put it the simplest way. Compound interest means that money that makes money, okay? And then that money that also starts making money again. That is, your money makes money for you. The additional money join the old money and make more money for you. Is this simple? So it's like building on top a previous growth. Okay. Now imagine you invest a fixed amount of money, let's say every month or every week or whatever. Not even a huge amount, just something consistent. Over time, two things will happen. First, your contributions, okay, are increasing. Okay, your total money is increasing. Now, the second, the returns being reinvested also keep growing. And that's where things become really powerful. Earlier on, it might not look so huge, okay, especially if you're in the developed markets, even the emerging markets. Year one might not be too impressive. Year two might look some small growth, okay. This where people keep quiet, so people say nothing is really happening. But what they don't realize is this: compounding is not linear, it doesn't go this way. Okay, compounding is exponential. I don't know if you get me. Most times by the third year, things start accelerating. Okay, by the fourth year, your growth becomes clearer, and by the fifth year, you start to feel like the money is even working harder than you. Okay, and this is the key difference between the two kind of people we have in investment markets. One person invests consistently and allows the money to do the heavy lifting. The other person jumps in and out, chasing quick gains, reaction to fear, okay, reacting to hype. If you hear that this stock is speaking today, moves his money from there to that, then that one people start taking profit, he start crashing, the person come back to that's not how it's done, okay? Compounding rewards patience more than intelligence. You don't, the truth is, once you have consistent income, you don't have to be intelligent to make money in the stock market. You just have to be consistent and you just have to be patient. And for people that are also investing in different market comes with their different swings. Okay, you have to know that. I will do a full video on market because even in the stock market, each market have their peculiarities. Like, let's say for instance, the US stock market, particularly if you are investing in the S&P 500, the high net worth stocks, you see that their growth might not be that exponential. Average return might be between 8 to 13%. So is their possibility of crashing very minute. Okay. You see people with the same plot bats when S&P just crashes to 3% because that's a very resilient market. Okay. Now, in the emerging markets, among which Nigeria is one of the emerging markets, stock can just crash on a day 10%, 20%, and Peak the next day another 10%. Within a week, you can be doing 30% days that in a month, a stock can do 100%. That's the market. Peculiarities. Okay. So if you are in each of these markets, you have to understand the peculiarity and you have to know how to emotionally guard yourself in those markets. Because if you don't, then you shouldn't be there. Okay. So compounding is quiet power of money. It doesn't shout, it doesn't rush. But over time, it separates those who understand it from those who keep starting over. Okay? So just take this from this video and take it seriously. Like I say, knowledge is very important before starting anything. And if you are going into stock market, be sure that you know the rules. Don't go and invest your rent money that I've kept my rent money, I'll be needing in the 6 months time. I want to put it here before then I will get the money out. It depends on the market and it depends on the investment because things can be at a loss when you need the money or you can grow. So that's why we advise when you are going in such markets, have it at the back of your mind that you won't touch those investments in the next 3 years at least. Or rather, you keep adding. That's why you should have that emergency fund we have been repeating. That way, if any sudden thing comes, someone sick, something happened to your family member, something, you have something to sort yourself out for months, which would have given you opportunity to build another survival outlet and not touch and disrupt the progress of growing wealth. Thank you, everybody. Drop your question, comments, or whatever in the comment section. And if you have seen me, you want to still be seeing me, give me a follow. This is the Wealth School series. Here we talk wealth. We talk the principles, the foundations. And those that have ear and listen will have a better life. Thank you. Bye-bye.